And as a patrol deputy, you went out to the scene on March 4th of 2022.
That's correct.
And that was at the 282 Willow Court home?
Yes.
What were your responsibilities that night?
Primarily would be scene security, but I was also tasked with starting a medical log.
What's a medical log?
It's basically a log of any medication that the decedent would have in their possession. We start the log. We take all the medication that's there. We log how much is there. We log everything about that medication.
And that was your primary responsibility while you were there?
Correct.
And you completed that log to the best of your ability while you were there?
Yes.
Did you locate medications for Eric Richins?
I did.
Where did you look for those?
I looked for them in the bathroom, which is where I was made aware that they were most likely going to be.
Where did you look in the bathroom?
I looked on the counter. There was a drawer that was mentioned, and then I looked in a cupboard that was above the toilet.
And you were looking for these medications where you were told by Miss Kouri Richins they might be.
Correct.
And at this point, when you're looking for medications, you were aware that Mr. Richins may have taken a THC gummy.
Yes, I was made aware of that.
And while you were looking for these medications, did you see any THC gummies?
No, I did not.
When you looked in that cupboard above the toilet, did you see any THC gummies? How do you know that?
One part of my duties on patrol is typically to look for narcotics, and so I have a lot of training and a lot of experience in locating narcotics such as THC gummies, THC products, or other narcotics, and paraphernalia that goes with it.
So you're familiar with what those look like?
Yes, I am.
And if you would have seen them on the night of March 4th, what would you have done?
I would have left them where they were at, and then I would have notified the investigations team when they came in that there were, in fact, narcotics located while inside the house.
And you didn't find any?
No, I did not.
You didn't find any drug paraphernalia?
No.
You didn't find any illicit drugs?
I did not.
Just a moment. Those are all my questions for you. I expect the defense might have some as well.
Okay.
Good morning, Deputy.
Good morning.
So the night of March 4th, your early morning, March 4th, really, could you tell me what time you arrived at the scene?
I don't recall exactly what time.
All right. Let me just see if this refreshes your recollection.
Yes, that seems about right.
What time did you arrive at the scene?
Around 3:30 or 3:50.
3:50. And what time did you leave?
I also don't recall exactly what time I left.
Would it be accurate?
Yes, what's written there would be accurate. It would be based on radio logs, which is when I clear the scene or arrive on scene.
So does 5:09 a.m. sound correct to you?
Yes.
Is that about right?
Yes.
All right. So when you got there, who was already present?
I believe that medical was present. I do not recall if there were any other law enforcement present, but I do recall that they were, medical was on scene.
Okay, medical. So EMTs and...
Yeah, so when I say medical, I mean like EMT and also the fire department. I just view them as the same entity. So I don't know if it was one or the other. I just know that medical personnel were on scene.
All right. And you said your assignment at the scene was security and a medical.
That's correct.
All your information about medications, did it come from Ms. Richins, or were there other deputies that told you or repeated to you what Ms. Richins had told them?
Both, yes. There was, as I recall, there was another deputy who informed me, hey, there might be more medications in the bathroom.
More medications in the bathroom as compared to the bedroom?
I don't recall if the bedroom was mentioned, so I can't give you a firm answer on that.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this. Where specifically in the home did you look for medications?
I looked in to my recollection, I looked in the bathroom.
That's the only room you looked in was the master bathroom?
Looking for medications, yes, I believe that was the only place I looked for medications.
All right. Now, you started is a handwritten log, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Let me just let you take a look at this.
Yes.
All right. So that's a list of medications that were found. Is that correct?
Correct.
And That is not all in your handwriting, true?
Yes, that is correct.
So what part of that is in your handwriting?
The first three of them that are in black ink, I believe, are my handwriting.
And are you aware who finished that report?
I do not know. No.